This is Sam from Booredatwork.com, and today we're taking a look at the HTC Droid Incredible on the Verizon network. Now, I'm going to open up this box and we'll take a look at the device here. I just received this device a couple of days ago. Haven't really had a chance to use it, but as you can see, it's been pre-opened with the there's no plastic casing on the phone. But let's see what really comes in the package. Now, this is the device. I'm going to slide that over to the side. We have, I believe it's an instruction manual. This is still in its case. I guess no one really truly reads the instruction manual. Pop that out of here. We have a USB cable and a charger. What else do we have in here? Okay, that's empty. And we have Verizon 4G LTE. Oh, that's your SIM card. And okay, I guess we can rule the air. Now, put that back in there. Put these away. Alright, back to the device. I'm going to turn this on, and oh wow, it's on already. Did I turn it off? Okay, so first thing to know about the device is it is connected to Verizon's 4G LTE network. It is, I guess it uses a Qualcomm processor in there. I believe this is a 1 gigahertz processor from Qualcomm. The device itself, when it comes size-wise, I think it's about, let's see, it's about 4.7 inches from top to bottom. Maybe about 2.5 from left to right, so width. And it's about 0.48 inches thick, so that's about half an inch thick. The device itself comes with a USB port on the left side. On the front of the phone, I'll turn the screen off for now. On the front of the phone, you have the what is basically the standard Android 4.0 buttons. So you have home, your multitasking button, and your back button. At the top of the phone, you can clearly see the Verizon logo. This will be your 1.3 megapixel camera, front facing, your speaker, your sleep button, 3.5 millimeter jack. I believe that's your SIM card eject pinhole. Now, on the right side of the phone, we have the volume rocker, and that's about it. On the back of the phone, it's a rubberized case. It actually really lends itself to a pretty good grip. This is your 8 megapixel camera and your flash, the 4G LTE logo on there, and the Beats logo on the bottom. So this phone does come with, with Beats audio, and I believe this is your another speaker, your mic on the bottom of the phone. Now let me open up the back of the phone to see exactly what we'll find. This is not as simple as I thought it would be, but we'll keep trying. There we go. Pop it open. Right. The rear of the phone, we have basically just our battery, which is a 1450 milliamp battery. So it's a 1450 milliamp battery, which should be good for about 390 minutes of talk time and a standby time of about 361 hours. That's what's advertised. I would like to actually know exactly, what the actual numbers are on that. So go back to the phone and show you what the Sense on 4.0 looks like. This is actually sporting Android 4.0 ice cream sandwich. That's the newer version of the Android operating system. As you can see, this is the stereotypical Sense clock up there. It's a pretty solid phone, pretty smooth. It's very responsive, Open up the internet here somewhere. There we go. Yeah. Give in all the available Wi-Fi networks. I don't know why it does that. I opened that up. Okay. And Google. Oh yes, you can write. So let's do this. This is one of those you can write on the. You can write on the browser to try to search. So let's go home. Ah, it recognized it. That's actually pretty good. And search it. That's a pretty cool feature. Camera-wise, this I tried to find exactly what the burst feature would be on this, but I couldn't quite find that burst camera option, the option to go burst on this. The camera itself is pretty solid with some really good picture quality. It isn't quite to the standard of your HTC One X or One S, and I don't think it's to the standard of your HTC Evo 4G LTE. However, it is a pretty solid device, and it's a pretty solid camera, I would say. Now, when it comes to the screen, we're looking at a 4-inch Super LCD WVGA display. Now, this display is at 4-inch. This is somewhat smaller than a lot of the of its competitors out there. I guess, or I wouldn't say competitors. I'll say more of the current smartphones out there. It's a little small compared to the 4.8s that we see out there. I'm sorry, or 4.5s that we see out there, or the 4.7s that we see out there right now. However, it does lend itself to some ease of use. It's really, the whole screen is quite accessible using one hand. You don't really have to exert yourself much to use it. Now, depending on the kind of cell phone user you are, this size might just be perfect for you. Now, I guess the phone itself is pretty responsive, and being on the Verizon 4G LTE network actually adds a little bit more oomph to the amount of speed you see on the phone. Well, there's really not much else I could say about the phone except I don't know, this is kind of a positive and a negative. To get this on a contract would be about $149. To get the Galaxy S3, I believe, would be about $199. So for $50 more, you can get what is arguably the best Android phone to date versus this. Well, I wouldn't say that it's definitely a I wouldn't say it's definitely blown away by the Galaxy S3, but I would say if you are in the market for a new phone, your choice at $149, this doesn't really lend itself to being a good bang for your buck phone when you consider that there are a lot more phones out there within the $200 range that pack a lot more features and a lot more bang for your buck. So this has been Sam at Booredatwork.com with an unboxing and review of the HTC Incredible 2.